Good morning. So, think you just missed a move. I just missed this move. So the risk is 10 tips. So I was expecting to take a buy on this one, but I went to. Take a buy on this. Can you please see my screen? Can you people see my screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
I think my screen is not showing on the YouTube. Okay. Yeah, so I wanted to take a buy on this one. This move. The thing has moved before me, but the candle opened with no wick at it. You should have created a wick. So the risk reward is close to 1 point. So should I risk? Yeah, I think. But it's close. It opens with no wick at the top. That's the problem. It opens with no wick at the top. So let's move to the H1 time frame and see. Yeah. So I'm expecting the H4 open with no wick at the top. Sorry, H4 didn't give a bottom wick. I wanted to take a buy, but there was no bottom wick for the H4 candle. There was no bottom wick for the H4 candle. There's no bottom wick. So if this candle is going to create a wick, I'm going to take a buy. So this is a break and retest entry. So it's the same thing over here. So the same thing over here, break and retest. Get it? So it's the same thing over here. So I want it to create a bottom wick. Yeah, so when we talk about wick wick is like when you move to the lower time frame, it's like a market structure. You see, the market needs to consolidate. You get it before it will break out. So it needs to do a pullback. So you should have a wick. Okay, you should have a wick. So the wick is going to be a pullback. Anytime a candle will fall, it needs to create a wick before it will continue. So I'm waiting for the wick to be created or to be formed before I will jump in. Yeah, so it is giving us the wick. I'm hoping to see a wick. I'm hoping to see a wick. Then I'll enter a buy. So I think it's like 10 pips. So the risk is like 10 pips. So 1% on it. Giving 1% on it. So I want it to give us a wick, bottom wick. Okay. So I've not even checked the fundamentals. Let me check the fundamentals and see what's happening. I think we had the news. Okay. So it's because of the news. That's why, yeah. So because of the claimant count change, that's why the candle opened with no wick. So let me check GBP USD. So we missed GBP USD moved. So GBP USD, we missed the move on GBP USD. We would have taken a sell on GBP USD. I think it happened in this move. We would have taken advantage of this move, but it happened before the time we came to the chart. So I'm looking up to so the candle should create a wick. It should give us the wick before we go in for a buy. I want to see a wick. To give us a bottom wick. Should I go in or I should wait? Should I go in or I should wait? Yeah. So maybe I'll wait. So you see now the 30-minute candle. The 30-minute candle has broken the previous. The 30 minutes, the lower wick has been broken. You get it? So I will wait for a market structure at the lower time frame. Because of no wick at the lower time frame, I would love to see a market structure. Because if you look at the lower time frames, they are all giving us what? A sell signal. So I would love to. I want this candle. This candle should give us a wick. It should pull back. If it pulls back, that means you are going to get a breakout at the 15-minute time frame. You get it, a breakout at the 15-minute time frame. I want to see a pullback of the candle. If you can enter a buy, but one thing you need to understand is what the candle can pull back. The candle can pull back. So I want to see a wick. So you see all the candles, if it opens with a wick. If it opens with a wick. It's having what? Most of the time, it's having a lower wick. So that's what I'm expecting to see. So that we'll go in for a buy. So yesterday we missed the buy over here. So today too, we are hoping to get this buy. Should I wait for the biscuits? I should wait for I want it to give us a pullback. I want to see a pullback. Because this candle, the previous candle low has been broken. You get it? The previous candle low has been broken. So I want to, so that I'll go in for a buy. I want to see a wick. Okay, I want to see a wick. So one thing that can happen is what sometimes maybe it can happen you are not going to get a wick. It can happen but it will be fine if you get a wick. we get a wick, then I'll go in for a buy. So let's do a fresh analysis before, maybe by the time you finish it will give us the wick. Before you finish it will give us the wick. So when it comes to USD CHF, so if you remember the weekly webinar that we did, I told you people the weekly time frame, the closure of the last week is having it's having a bullish momentum. So the chances that the market is going to continue up is very high. I remember I told you people like that. So I'm coming. I want to see the wick, but the candle looks like it is moving before. So when you move to the coming. Let me see. So I think the pair. So when you move to the weekly time frame, we're having a support over here. So I think I didn't come to the chart early, and the thing is even moving. We missed the move again. The chart is slow. So when you move to the support over here, so we have a support over here. This now. I don't know why my machine. Okay, I think it's making. So if you look left, these are the levels that you have the support over. So these are the various levels. We have one support over here, additional support over here. Support over here. Okay, so now you're having this support over here. Okay, so we are expecting a continuation. The market has a candle has broken above, giving us a support. So we just want a bottom wick. We just want a wick at the lower time frame, which is make prices. Oh, the thing has flipped. Thing has already flipped. So let's wait for, let's see, maybe if you are going to get a pullback, if it pulls back, because I think the lower time frame has already flipped bearish. Yeah, if you enter here, price is going to be a high price, 6 pips. So I'm waiting for a pullback. I want to see some pullback. If it pulls back, I think this way. So I want to see some pullback. If it pulls back, maybe I'll go in conservative. I'll go in conservative for now. The thing is not giving us a pullback. The thing is not giving us a pullback for us to go in for the buy. The thing is not giving us a pullback for us to go in for the buy. I just want to see a pullback. I just want to see a pullback. I think the claimant can't change because of the volume in price. That's why we didn't see the pullback. But mostly when price is opening, I don't matter. When price is opening, yeah. So if this kind of you need to wait for a pullback. Because if you watch the previous data, all the candles open with the wick top bottom wick. You get it? All the candles, most of them opens with bottom wick. But because of the news, so normally what happens is the reason why we don't get a bottom wick is when the candle opens with, when there's volume, okay, especially news events. Because if you can watch all this, have you seen a candle that you are not having a bottom wick? So I think this one started with no bottom wick. So let's patient and wait for the bottom wick. So yesterday we missed this move. This move was a clear move for us to enter. I think USDCHF is giving us opportunities, giving us a lot of opportunities. It's a nice pair. This yesterday it gave us an opportunity and we didn't enter. So no wick at the top, bottom wick. You get it? We need to see a bottom wick. I would love to see a bottom wick. I would love to see a bottom wick. Yeah, so it is pulling back. Could I? So we are ending open time. You get it? Because one thing is if you don't wait, sometimes if you don't wait for the bottom wick, you can get a deep pullback. The market can take you out. You get it? So let's try and do the right thing. Let's wait for the bottom wick. Let's wait for the bottom. It can happen. We can miss the trade, but it is. So if you think maybe you lose, you go in conservative. You go in, maybe you divide your risks. Okay, maybe you enter half of your risks, then wait for the pullback. But one thing I'm very scared is sometimes you can enter the pullback and stop you out, and later move in your favor. So I'm timing it at the lower time frame. I'm monitoring it at the lower time frame. The way I think we have volume. Because of volume, should I go in half Forex? Should I go in half Forex? If not the market open with no wick, I would have entered now. But because of no wick at the bottom, we need to see a bottom wick. Should I go in half Forex? Trading is more of calculation. I feel like, should I go in half Forex? Should I go in half Forex? Should I go in half Forex? Because the thing too is moving. So what do you guys think? YouTube, what do you guys think? I saw the move on JU this done, and I said we would likely miss it. Yeah, so it's normal. So one thing is, what when you miss a move, you have to rejoice because your system is working. Okay, your system is working. Like you have to be proud of yourself in the future because there was potential. If you are missing a trade, no matter what, it's going to happen during your active time. Don't force the trade. If it is not your active time, don't force the trade. It will surely happen again. So when the setup is happening and you are missing it, just tell yourself, be glad and what you rejoice because what the future is bright. You'll be getting all these moves. So don't worry about it. You have missed a lot of moves. You can't catch every move in the market. So just rejoice in yourself. You get it? Don't worry. So what do you guys think? Are you going to miss the move? Because the risk reward too it's huge. So imagine last Friday we caught this trade. This thing stopped us out and decided to move. So imagine we caught it. We would have still been in this. The trade would have still been in our favor. So what do you guys think? YouTube, what do you guys think? Should we take the buy or what? You think like we are missing this move? I wanted this one to create a bottom wick, then I will enter a buy. But I think the way things are moving, the wick is not going to be created. So I'm still going to be patient. I need to do the right thing because one thing is what I would have entered a buy, but one thing is sometimes the pullback can just be a fake out. It can just stop you out and what move in your favor. You get it? So that's why I was saying, because this trade that you're taking is the same thing over here. It has happened before, but the difference between this and this is what the other time the zone was a weekly time frame. It's the same thing over here, but this one fell on a weekly area of interest. I hope you guys are seeing it. It's the same thing, the same pattern over here. So the pattern repeats itself. It's the same pattern, breakouts, retested, and what is the same thing that is happening over here. Breakouts, retested, and what trend continuation. But this one happens to be on H4 time frame, but the other one happens to be on the weekly time frame, which is a stronger time frame confirmation. And what this one is not having a bottom wick. The other one had a bottom wick. The move started with a bottom wick. So if you can watch it well, so you can see the candle give us. You see the candle gave us a wick, respected the previous candle low, and what took off. So this one, because of we had a news this morning, because of the news we had this morning, the claimants can't change on GBP. That's why it took off with no wick. I'm very, very sure. So the thing is moving. The thing is moving. I was trying to time it at the lower time frame and see, but I want to see the wick before I will make a decision. I want to see the wick. So we would have been in profit by now. That's moved like 4 pips. I think we are missing the move. I want to see the wick. No wick, no entry. No bottom wick, no entry. No bottom wick. I'm not going to enter. Let me miss the move. It will. So what do you guys think? What do you people think? Are you going to miss it, or it is going to create the bottom wick? So yesterday we missed this move. Yesterday you could have taken advantage of this move. We miss it. Today no bottom wick. You get it? The candle opened with no wick, straight up, no wick at the top, at the bottom. You get it? It's open with no wick at the bottom. So I think you are missing the move. I think you are missing the move. What the fuck? Fuck. No wick, no wick, no entry. I hope you guys understand. Normally, anytime a candle is taken off, it needs to what? Give us a wick. It needs to give a bottom wick. The move is something else. Yeah, then the move is something else. It needs to give us a bottom wick. So the thing is moving. The thing is moving. So we need to do the right thing. Okay, we need to do the right thing. That the thing didn't give us a wick, so we need to be patient and wait. So I'm falling in love with USDCHF. I'm falling in love with this pair. I never knew you have a better pair like this. I'm falling in love with this pair. So now I'm going to be making a lot of money. I've gotten two better pairs now. GBP USD decided to take off. Yesterday at the 30 days bootcamp, I explained this thing that the markets, you're having a strong area of interest over here, one over here, one over here. So if price break, the chances that you are going to take price is going to. So this morning would have been a beauty. So this week has been the market is giving opportunity just like that. Is it because Trump is on power? They said when Trump is on power, it is good to trade the Forex market or to trade the financial market. So you are getting a smooth structure, like everything is aligned. You see, price has broken. What do you expect? A trend continuation. If you look left there, you don't have any market structure. So you just missed the USD-CHF move. As I was waiting for a pullback, I want to see a pullback. No pullback, no entry. So the market is giving us a nice structure. Yesterday we missed this move. So you could have gotten a buy over here. So the the 30 minutes made a nice market structure. So yesterday too we missed the move. So let's see if so we are going to be targeting it at the lower time frame. I want to see the pullback before I will enter. So we are going to be targeting it at the lower time frame. So if the lower time frame makes a pullback, it can happen. It's not going to give us a pullback. It can happen. It's not going to give us a pullback. So the structure of USD was very, very nice. So the daily time frame was a downtrend. You get it? The daily time frame was a downtrend, made a retest, trend continuation, broken what? The previous supports. It has broken the previous supports. We haven't, so the next key level is around this level. So the daily time frame. So when you move to the H4 time frame, so this morning would have been a nice sell. When you move to the H4 time frame, we're having these levels over here. We're having supports. we're having support. So daily is what? A downtrend. I think weekly too is a downtrend. Yeah. So weekly is a downtrend, daily is a downtrend, H4 is a downtrend. So how can you feel if all the market is what? A downtrend. H4 too is what? A downtrend. So I was expecting a pullback. So price pullback broke out from the zone. What are you expecting? Continuation to the next zone. You get it? But this one to open with no wick at the bottom. It gave us no bottom wick, and it's happening to continue. It should give us a bottom wick, and so sometimes when volume in the market, that's what happens. So USDCHF. So you two, what do you guys think? Are you going to miss the move, or this move is something else? Are you going to miss the move, or what? Or it's going to give us the bottom wick? So one thing we need to understand is what? We are in volume time. And when we are in volume time, sometimes, especially when it comes to zones, when it comes to like the candle giving us a wick, normally it doesn't happen. You get it? Because of the volume in the market, normally it doesn't happen. Because this one like this, if you look at the structure, if you look left, you don't have any market structure. Okay, we don't have any market. You see how clean the zone is at the daily time frame. Even from the weekly time frame, you had a clean zone looking left. You get it? So when you move to the daily time frame, clean market structure. So all these zones are going to be filled. All these zones are going to be filled. If you move to the H4 time frame, see clean zone. So the chances that price is going to head to the next zone is very high. The chances that price is going to head to the next zone is very high. So it moved very fast because of the claimant count change. So around 6 a.m., around 7 p.m. rather, was it the claimant count change happened around 7 o'clock? So I think it moved before even the time. So are you going to miss this move? What? But we need to respect the plan. We need to respect the plan. Oh, I should have gone in because of the volume. But one thing I was reserved is because of what? One thing I was reserved is because of the time. You get it? Because of the because of it's not strong, okay, all that strong as compared to the 30 minutes, or maybe as compared to the daily time frame or the weekly time frame. So one thing that can happen is what? This one can just give us a long wick, stop us out, and what? Decide to go. So that's why I wanted the market to give us the wick before we enter the buy, because the risk to reward is like 1 to 4, close to 1 to 5. So this currency gives a lot of opportunities. Yeah, so I think we just missed the move. We need to. So like sometimes the wick can just be what? A long, because the stop loss, this is where the stop loss is going to be. Okay, at the previous distance. So I was thinking maybe we are going to get a long wick, stop us out, and decide to move. So that's why I was expecting it to give us the wick before. So since the market is still ongoing, the wick can still happen. The wick. So you see what I was talking about? This thing, you see the market gives a long wick. So assuming maybe you entered over here, your stop loss is around this side, you would have been what? You would have been stopped out before price will move. Okay, so that's why I was saying I don't want to get stopped out. Like price can just stop you out and what? Move in your favor. So I wanted the wick to be created before. So let's see what's going to happen. Sometimes it can happen that wick can be created, but price has moved around. The current pip range is, I think, 5-6 pips. So maybe lending open to is going to just lending open is around the corner. So it can just take off. Price can just take off. Because everything is pointing up. If you move to the monthly time frame, you're having the support over here at the monthly time frame. So if you move to the weekly time frame, the next zone is going to be here. So you don't beat. Just be calm when you miss a move, like when something that you plan of trading and the thing just move. Just don't get worried. Okay, just be happy about that. Market respects the way you see the market. Just be happy off. So this is the level. It's missed two trades to this week. So the next level price is going to, so when it comes to the weekly time frame, so when you check the weekly trend, the market is currently what? An uptrend. Price moved high, made a retracement, moved. Okay, so the trend is currently what? An uptrend. So this is the point it got invalidated. So it got invalidated over here. The moment this candle broke above, it just got invalidated. Okay, so the downtrend got invalidated. Price now turns what? An uptrend. So price now turns to an uptrend. So the weekly time frame is what? An uptrend. These are the various confluence. The weekly time frame is an uptrend. So I think you just missed the move. So the daily time frame too was the trend. So price made a consolidation over here, equal highs and equal lows, equal highs, equal lows, equal highs and equal lows. The moment it took off, it broke out. What are you expecting? It tests. So this move was the one that you were expecting to take last Friday. We took the trade, stopped us out, and what? Decided to what? Move in our favor. So we missed out the trade. So this is the daily time. So the daily time frame too is what? The daily time is an uptrend. So the daily time frame is an uptrend. If you move to the daily time frame, the daily time frame too is an uptrend. The daily time frame is an uptrend. All right, so now the confluence, when it comes to the confluences, the weekly is an uptrend, daily time frame is an uptrend. You get it? So let's check out the H4 time frame. So if you look left, these are the various zones. If you move to the weekly time frame, we are having this zone over here. You get it? You're having this zone. So for price to what? To fill the whole of this zone. So some people will call it fair value gap. If you move this side to, if price is heading up, one thing you need to understand is what the market respects various levels, the support and resistance levels. You get it? So as price is heading up, you are going to what? Price is going to what? Fill the whole of this move before it gets rejected over here. So anytime price will get to a reactional level, you're either going to break out or what? A retest. So that's what you need to understand. It's either going to break out or make a retest. So now the weekly time frame is an uptrend. H4 time frame too is what? H4 time frame too is an H4 time frame is an uptrend. So looking left, these are the various zones that price is going towards get rejected. So we're having this key level over here. We're having another key level over here. So as price has broken out, we're expecting it towards price has retested on the level exactly. Okay, so what you are expecting it was a continuation of the trend to this side. A continuation of the trend to this side. But one thing you need to understand is what this zone is not that strong. The zone is not all that strong. The zone is not that strong. Okay, so all the time frames when it comes to trend, okay, when it comes to the trend, all the time frames are trending up. So the H42 is trending up. H42 is trending up. All the time frames are trending up. Okay, so price has currently gotten to this key level. But one thing you need to understand is that this level is not that strong, because if you look at the support over here, it's not that strong. You get it? Even though price has gotten to a key level, but the level is not that strong. So as I was saying, I'm just waiting for the pullback. I just want to see a pullback before I'll go in forward a buy. So if you move, so you can be timing it at the lower time frame. If you move to the M50 time frame, we can be timing it over there. So price is currently making a pullback at the M15 time frame. At the M15 time frame. So we can be getting the pullback by timing it at the lower time frame. So as I explained, we need to wait for a pullback. You get it? Exactly what price is doing. We need to always wait for a pullback on price before you be going for a buy. Yeah, so it's pulling back. It's pulling back. So we can be timing it at the lower time frame. If the lower time frame starts making the pullback to this level, because if you watch the 15-minute time frame, you can see we had a lot of consolidations over here before price took off. Okay, so one thing about this strategy is what I think the win rate on this strategy is very high, because one thing is what you are following the trend, you are trading in a clean zones, so your win rate is going to be very high if you are trading this style and focusing on at the same time focusing on the higher time frame. So your win rate is going to be very high. So as I explained, I'm waiting for the pullback. I'm waiting for the pullback for it to happen. So GBP USD would have been a nice move. Just missed the trade. Just missed the trade. So now as you have missed the trade on USD, GBP USD, this is what we can do. So if price on the monthly time frame, if price has broken out from the zone, we are expecting it to retest on this level. So we are having a strong level over here that it is going to reject price from moving down. So it's either going to, so reaction can either be what, a breakout, or it can either be what, a retest. Okay, so when you move to the weekly time frame, currently price is heading towards the weekly level. Price is currently heading to the weekly level. So this is the H4 time frame. Sorry. So on the weekly time frame, it's a downtrend. The daily time frame too is what, a downtrend. So you just have to follow the trend as to where price is heading to. So this is the daily time frame. So this is the daily time frame. So the daily time frame is a downtrend. So price is currently, if you look left, you're having a clean zone at your left. Okay, you're having a clean zone. So price is currently on this level. So price is currently on this level. So if it breaks out, so one thing you need to wait for what? Wait for the candle to close. Wait for the closure of the candle. Wait for the closure of the candle. A bullish candle, like a retest. Then you're going for what? Then you're going for a sell. So this is what I'm expecting from price. So this is what I'm expecting from USD, GBP USD. This is what I'm expecting from GBP USD. Yeah, so you see, experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. So I hope you guys are seeing the pullback. The price is currently doing the pullback. It is creating the wick. It is giving us the wick. So experience is the best teacher. So now I'm going to look for a way to enter. So now you see the candle is giving us a bearish candles. So one thing we need to do is what? We are going to time it at the lower time frame. I'm going to time it at the lower time frame. So still the wick hasn't been the wick hasn't been formed. The candle hasn't given the wick yet. So I just want to see a wick, a bottom wick, then what? I'll go in for a buy. So it hasn't given the wick. And one thing too is the level is not that strong. The level is not that strong. Okay. So we are waiting for the candle to give us, it should give us a pullback. Okay. We need to see a candle pullback, at least on this level. Then we are going to time it at what? We are going to be monitoring it at the lower time frame. So lending open will the lending open will start in the next 10 minutes to come. I just want to see a pullback. I think the thing is not giving a pullback. It should give us a pullback. So you see, when you watch GBP USD, you see how strong the level is. You see how strong this level is. So these are the levels you will love to trade on. You see a very strong support levels. So I think 3 support levels. You get it. So these are the levels that when you trade on it, you are very confident. So these are the levels. So 3 support levels. Okay, so the chances that price is going to pull back on you is going to be very, very difficult. the chances that price is going to pull back on you is going to be very, very difficult. So these are the levels you will love to trade on. Okay, so I think the pullback is happening. The pullback is happening. It should give us a pullback. Then you will time it. You find an entry at the lower time frame, maybe 15 minutes or the 30 minutes. You just have to give a pullback. But one thing too is what price has really moved very high. Price has really moved very high. So from Friday to today, price has moved very high with no resting. So I wasn't thinking like today price is going to pull back. So the pullback is happening. The pullback is happening. The pullback is happening. You just need to give us a bottom wick. So we have 8 minutes for it pulls back. Test. You need to give us a pullback. What's going on? Should I go in lower wicks, or I shall allow it to give the? So YouTube, should you go in lower wicks and accepting the pullback? Should you go in lower wicks and accept the pullback? And accept you can be on a drawdown. I feel like I should enter. I should go in low risks. So when it pulls back, then I enter full position. I feel like I'm going to miss the trade. But let's see. Let's wait for the lending opinion and see. I feel like I should enter. I should go in low risks. Something is doing me like going low risks. Something to is saying, nah, wait for the pullback. Wait for the pullback. So which voice should I listen to? Should I wait for the pullback, or I should go in low risks? Which is which? Because if you enter over here, you are going to get a good price. And one thing too is that level. The level is not that strong. Even though it's H4 level, but it's not strong for me. You see, it just made a minor pullback and price just. So which voice should I listen to? Should I go in low risks, or I should wait for the pullback? I should wait for the pullback. Should I go in low risks, or I should wait for the pullback? So you have 5 minutes for lending to open. You have 5 minutes for lending to open. So if you compare yesterday's zones, for instance, you see yesterday we had a very strong zone. At the daily time frame. You get it? So we had a very strong zone at the daily time frame. So price broke out Oh, yesterday we missed the move. We would have caught the whole of this move. So today too, I'm just like I'm contemplating on, is price going to pull back? Is price really going to pull back? Because you are heading towards volume time. But normal circumstance, price needs to pull back. We need to see a pullback on price before it will take off. We need to see a pullback. We need to see a pullback. So if price pullback, we are going to time the end at the lower time frame. We are going to be timing it at the lower time frame. So, what do you guys think? It can happen lending can just move it up. So I'm waiting for this 15-minute candle to close, because you have gotten a lot of consolidations over here. So price has consolidated. You have had a lot of consolidation at the 30-minute, but one thing is, for 30 minutes, it's not a respected time frame. It can just be invalidated. A lot of consolidations. We're having a lot of consolidations the lower time. So so 1 minute for lending to open. 1 minute for lending to open. Kind of contemplating on the move. So we have some few minutes for lending to open. Few moves for lending to open. Is lending open going to give us a pullback? Is lending opening going to give us a pullback? Is lending opening going to give us a pullback? I feel like going in aggressively. I feel like, oh, just wait for the I feel like entering. I feel like, oh, just wait for the pullback. Because one thing too is what the level. If the level is strong, the level is not that strong as compared to. The level is not that strong as compared to. So lending open will start very soon. You have some few minutes for lending to open. So 13 seconds for lending to open. So the stop loss is, I think, 10 pips or so. Yeah, lending open. So the candle to open with no wick. So you haven't lending open. Let me check the Tuesday. So you don't have any fundamentals. Yeah, so it's taking off. It's taking off. It's taking off. Yeah, so yeah. So the wick has been it's okay, it hasn't given us the wick yet. So it hasn't given us the wick yet. So you see patient pace, patient pace, patience pace, patience pace. So it's going to pull down, it's going to pull down, it's going to give us a pullback more because the low of the candle has been broken. Patient pace, so it's going to pull back. So when you move to the lower time frame, if you move to the H, yeah, so it is giving us the wick. So you see the reason why you need to be patient in Forex. So assuming maybe if I entered over here, I would have been in drawdown by now. So now the wick has been given. You get it? The wick has been given. So now what you do is what? You need to time it at what? You need to have the timing. So the H1 time frame. So at least let's wait for a bullish candle to be formed. Close. If this candle close a bullish candle, okay. If this candle close a bullish candle, then we enter a buy. So now the wick has been given. You get it? The wick has been given. The market has given us the wick. It has given us a candle pullback. So the candle has pulled back. So now we need to wait for 30-minute candle to close. One thing is what the level is not that strong, but because of the time of the day, you get it? Because of the time of the day, the level is not that strong. So you see how experience is the best thing. Experience is the best teacher. So I was having an experience on waiting for a pullback. So I told you sometimes if you're an aggressive and you enter the pullback, you can have a deep pullback. Price can stop you out and later move in your favor. So you see now I've dodged a loss. I just dodged a loss. So it is making a deep pullback. You get it? I hope you guys are seeing it. You guys are seeing it. So the moment price will break this one, if I entered, I would have been in what? A loss again. So you need to be very, very patient. I stayed patient and hot. I stayed patient. Price should make a pullback. So if price hasn't made a pullback, one thing you need to expect is what you can get a drawdown. Price can just make a deep pullback. So you see the pullback. Price can just make a deep pullback, stop you out, and what later move in your favor. So now what I'm waiting for is what I'm waiting for a candle, a bullish candle. Okay, I want to see a bullish candle at the 30 minutes or H1 time frame. I want to see something like this. Then I'll go in for a buy. If I see a bullish candle, if I see the candle closing a bullish, if I see the candle closing bullish, then I'll go in for what? A buy. So this is something I'm looking up to, or I'm looking for. This is something I'm looking for. So the level is getting respected. The level is getting respected. So you need to see a first time. Okay, you need to allow price to give you a signal. So yesterday, for instance, price gave us a signal. So this is a signal. It gave us a bullish candle. Then what? It took off. So I want to see something of that sort. I want the candle to close bullish. Okay, so if this candle even flip bullish, I will enter a buy. If the candle flips bullish, then I'll go in for a buy. But now the candles are all giving us what? Bearish, bearish, bearish. So I want the 30 minutes or either the H1 time frame. So it has retested on the level exactly. So I want this candle to flip bullish. If it flips bullish, I'll go in for what? A buy. I want it to flip bullish. So maybe the closure of the 30-minute candle. The closure of the 30-minute candle is going to flip bullish. Because all the time, all the candles are giving you red. They are showing you red. That means what? It is not time. Why do you want to sell? Why do you want to buy if the candle is giving you a buy signal? Like it is giving you a sell signal. If you want to buy, the candles are all red. You need to wait for. So yesterday, if you watch this one, price gave us a bullish candle. Okay, so you can take the buy. But this one is giving us. So the level is getting rejected. So I want the 30-minute candle to give us the 30-minute candle to give a bullish indication. Then I'll go in for a buy. If you enter a buy now, you are going in aggressively. So few pips to break the previous candle low. We're having a few pips for it to break the previous candle low. You get, so the chances that the previous candle low will be hit is very high. So that means the way it is getting rejected several times. So YouTube, what do you think? Should you wait for the flip of the candle, or you should go in aggressively now? What do you people think, YouTube? Should you go in aggressively now, or you should wait for the bullish candle to close? Yeah, so let's wait patiently for price to give us a hand. So anytime if we are taking a buy, okay, if we are taking a buy, you need to make sure at least you can wait for a confirmation at the M30 time frame, H1 time frame. So wait for the M30 time frame, H1 time frame to give you a hand. So the hand that I'm talking about is what? Let it give you maybe the direction that you are buying. Let it give you a candle closure. Okay, so if you are buying, let the market give you what? A bullish candle. Okay, so let's it close a bullish candle. It gives you a signal. If it gives you a bullish candle, it is giving you a signal that price is going to continue. So imagine if I was a very impatient and I entered a buy, I would have been in by now. You get it? I would have been in very deep, close to my stop loss. You get it? So you need to be very patient. You need to be very, very patient. Wait for that. The thing didn't give us a bottom wick. You get it? It didn't give a bottom wick. Wait for price to give a bottom wick. We call it a candle pullback. You need to wait for the candle to pull back. Okay, it's all mostly close to. So I'm going to enter a buy when the 30-minute candle close bullish. If it's close bullish, it is giving me an indication that price is going to head up. Price is going to continue the uptrend. You get it? So you need to always wait for what? An indication. Wait for price to give you an indication. Okay, wait for price to give you an indication. So maybe it should give you what? A bullish. If you are buying, it should give you the candle, maybe the 30 minutes or the H1 should close bullish. Okay, so I think the level is getting respected. So I would love to wait for what? The 30-minute candle to give me a hand. So perfect. It is getting rejected. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? It's just who is pulling it up? Someone is pulling it up. Who is pulling price up? Pull it up. Let it close. So it is left. We are having 17 minutes for the candle to close. So I just want it to close bullish. Then I will take the flip. Okay. So when it's closed bullish, then I'll take the buy. So I think now the pullback, it has made a pullback. The pullback is enough. Then I'll take the buy. So that is what I will be expecting it to happen. So I think the candle is now flipping. Can we? So that's what I'm expecting it to happen. So today we don't have any high impact news. Even at the lending session, we don't have any high impact news. Sorry, at the New York session, we don't have any high impact news. So the level is still rejecting price from moving further down. The level is still rejecting price from moving further down. So if you watch the H1 time frame, it is also giving us a nice structure. Made a breakout, retested, broke out, making a pullback. Okay, so the pullback is on this area. So it looks like, but we need to still be patient. So you have been patient to this far. You still have to be patient and wait for at least a bullish candle. At least we need to wait for a bullish candle. need to wait for a bullish candle. So I'm patiently waiting for a bullish candle to form. The flip of the bullish candle, then I'll go in for a buy. I don't want to enter. I don't want to be in an aggressive, like, even though you see this candle is giving us the exhaustion candle. See the long exhaustion candle. But what the focus is on the H4 time frame. So the reason why we didn't enter this buy, would have entered the buy. The reason why we didn't enter the buy is because of what? The wick it didn't give us. So you would have been in drawdown by now if the candle gave us a wick. But one thing is that level is the level is not strong for me. That level is not that strong. So you see, you need to enter at a strong area of interest. This level is not all that strong for me. This level is not all that strong. So the chances that price can just invalidate it is very high. It's not that strong. That's how I see it. The level is not that strong for me. But let's see. So far as it is a level. So some of the levels, so if this is a daily level, like what happened yesterday, this is a daily level. So if you are taking a trade on the daily and this one is very strong, you get it. So always you need to make sure the level you are trading on is a very strong area of interest. Okay. The level is a strong area of interest. So if price pulled back and we entered, we would have been in drawdown by now. So one thing we need to understand is what it is not all because it is a level. So sometimes you need to factor the level into consideration. Okay, we need to consider the level. How strong is the level you are trading on? You get it. So when you check this level, we are having daily level over here. We are having H4 support levels. When you check this level, this is a weekly level. If you move to the weekly time frame, you can see the level over there. And this one is the H4 level. Price just made a pullback. So I think price is, so the bullish candle is, so I'm waiting. It's left with 30 minutes for the candle to close. So it's left with 10 minutes for the candle to close. So you see the wick it has given. So I'm waiting for the candle to close. If it closed bullish, so I think it's flipping. It's flipping. It's flipping. So let's wait for the 10 minutes. Let's wait for the additional. It's left with 10 minutes. So the candle is the thing is taking off. So it's left with 10 minutes for the candle to close. So I'm waiting for the candle to close. I'm not going to be aggressive. I'm waiting for the candle to close. So if the candle close, so now it has given us the deep pullback. It has given us the deep pullback. So I'm waiting for the lower time frames to give me a hand. So I'm waiting for the lower time frames to give me a hand. So I think it's taking off. It's just moving. Are you not going to get it at a very high price? So price looks like it is moving. But I need to see an indication. I need to see some indication. One thing we need to understand is what the focus is on the H4 time frame. That's where the focus is. So the high has been broken, the low got respected. The low got respected. The low got respected. So it's left with 6 minutes for the candle to close. This thing is testing my patience this morning. This thing is, I don't want to be an aggressive. This thing is testing my patience this morning. I want this candle to close. This candle close because the 50 minutes as the high has been that. Price is really moving. So I'm still waiting for the candle to close. It's left with 5 minutes for the candle to close. So if the candle closes, I'll go in for a buy. Because the focus is on what's the H4 time frame. The focus is on the H4 time frame. So unless the candle close bullish, you get me? Unless the candle close bullish, Okay. So it's left with 3 minutes for the candle to close. It's left with 3 minutes for the candle to close. It's left with 3 minutes for the candle to close. So I want to see a bullish candle. Okay, I want to see a bullish candle. I want to see a bullish closure. So when the candle closes bullish, if it flips, if it breaks the high of the previous candle, then I'll go in for a buy. So this is what I will be expecting it to happen. This is what I'm expecting it to happen. And now the candle is giving us a weak, it's giving us a weak bullish candle. Yeah, so when it moves up, give us a strong bullish confirmation. So it's left with 2 minutes. So I said I want to see what a bullish candle. I want to see a bullish candle, then I'll go in for a buy. That's what I want to see. A strong bullish candle. So we're having 1 minute more for the candle to close. That is what I want to see on the charts. That's what I want to see on the chart. I want to see a strong bullish. So it is closing bearish. It is giving us a weak bearish confirmation. So we need to see a bullish candle. If it's closed bullish, yeah. So exactly what I want to see. So when it closed bullish, so we're having a few seconds for the candle to close. We're having less than a minute for the candle to close. Yeah, so I like what I'm seeing. So the entry will be the flip. Okay, the entry is going to be the flip, because so the stop loss is going to be around 10 pips. It has been rejected. So as I indicated, I want to see a strong bullish candle before I will go in for a buy. At the 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, so 9 seconds, 7. Okay, I think it's trying to move up. Okay, so it has closed. It has closed. The candle has closed. Yeah, so if price, so okay, so I think, oh, this platform is very complex. Okay, so if price break the high, if price get to this side, I'm going for a buy. But this candle opens with no wick. But if I get triggered, I'll let you know. But the candle opens with no wick. So this is where my buy stop is. So when I get triggered, I will let you know. So it's pulling back. So this the stop loss in case you get triggered. So this is the buy stop. This is the buy stop. The moment it breaks the high of this one, you get it. The moment you break the high of this one, you are going to be in the trade. It's very high. Price is going to be very high. Because what I'm saying is what we need to see a bullish candle. The bullish candle has been what? It created, giving us a support. It is now giving us a support. You get it? It is now giving us a support. So when it flips, we go in for a buy. When it flips, we are going for a buy. So price is just pulling back and forth. Okay, so I've been triggered. My entry has been triggered. Yeah, my entry has been triggered. So my take profit, this is my stop loss. So please, if you are entering, you need to manage risks. My stop loss is around this side, below here. So I've been triggered. This is my stop loss. So it can be win, it can be a loss. So you need to have that thing in mind. Always manage risks. Make sure you are entering at a price level that you are comfortable losing. So let's see maybe whether you are going to be having some volume in the market for it to pull price up. But one thing to do is what price has really made. Price has really, it has rallied since, let's see, it has rallied since Friday, Tuesday. So maybe Wednesday, are we going to have a pullback? So let's stop loss. My stop loss. Eight. $80.08. Yeah, so we are expecting price to continue, but one thing is what the level we are expecting price to continue to this side because you're having a clean zone looking left. Price has made a pullback, so just a breakout, break and retest entry, just a break and retest entry. So you just have to place your stop loss and everything, then you allow it to run. So it's left with 90 minutes for a candle to close. So this is USD CHF. This is USD CHF. So the moment it will come back and break its own low. When it comes back and break its own low I'll be stopped out. When it comes back and break its own low, I'll be stopped out. So the currency pair is USD CHF. The currency pair is USD CHF. So we are expecting a continuation. We are expecting a continuation. Okay, because if you look at the daily, weekly time frame, we're having a clean zone. So maybe when price gets to this side, we might either break even. If price is going to get to this side, this is the daily time frame. So we're expecting price to continue. So price is struggling to break to continue. Price is really struggling to continue. So it's left with 15 minutes for the candle to close. So if the 15 okay. So price is really struggling to break through. Price is really struggling to break through the level. So 9 o'clock too, we are going to be having volume in the market. So let's go for the 9 o'clock GMT candle to bring in some volume. So either we are going to have a breakout or what. So it is making a pullback. It is making a pullback. So we are expecting a continuation. We are expecting a continuation of the trend. So we are going to be reading the candles and see if the candle gets rejected, maybe. If the candle repeatedly gets rejected. So you see the 30-minute candle gave us what? A long lower wick. So this is an indication that what? Price is getting rejected. The long lower wick means what? Price is what? Sellers are losing control in the market and buyers are taking over. They get it. Sellers are losing control in the market. So it will be it will be very nice if the H1 also close something like this. If it's closed with the long body, it will be very nice to give us what? The rejection candle. The price is pulling back. Price is pulling back. So if the 30-minute candle because this level, I don't have, the level is not that strong. That's the problem. The level, it's part of the game. The level is not that strong to me. So the H4 is also flipping. The H4 is flipping. The H4 is flipping. So moving to the daily time frame, you're having this level rejection level over here, but it's not that rejection. Price is just consolidating. So in the next 50 minutes, it's left with 80 minutes. If the 8-minute candle, I'm waiting for the 8-minute candle to close, then I'll call it a day. I'm exhausted. So I've given out, if you entered, I've given out the stop loss and everything. I've given out the stop loss and everything. So the 15-minute candle has broken the previous 15 minutes. So I'm expecting 8 o'clock candle, like the next, what do you call it, the 9 o'clock a.m. candle to also bring in some volume. Okay, I'm expecting that one to also bring in some volume. So that will be in the next 6 minutes. So the market, the price is consolidating. I think it has moved enough for the past 2 days. It has moved enough. So getting a rally today is going to be very, 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 very. So we're having 6 minutes for the 1 hour candle to close. 6 minutes more for the 1 hour candle to close. So the 1 hour candle should close a strong bullish candle, which is going to signal that price is going to continue up. I think you missed the first move. So price might retrace. So I might manage my risks. Price is pulling down, down, down. Price is pulling down. So all the time frames are up. The H4 is up, weekly is up, daily is up. But one thing is, price has moved up enough. That is the issue. Price has rallied enough. Price has rallied enough. Okay, so if the 1 hour candle close, it's left with 4 minutes for it to close. If it's closed, then I'll call it a day. So this is where the stop loss is. So it's making a deep pullback. Price is really making a deep pullback. Price is really making a deep pullback. So let's wait for the H1 candle to close. So if the H1 candle breaks below, If the body of the candle breaks below the distance, I might close the trade. If the body of the candle closes below the H4, so it should get respected. It should get respected. It is making a deep pullback. Wow. You might get stopped out. So it's left with 2 minutes for the candle to close. So I'm getting this pair. So the H1 should at least give us a bullish or a bullish confirmation. So the H1 candle will close in the next 1 minute. So if it's close, I've given out the stop loss and everything, so you manage risks accordingly. So it's pulling up. So when the H1 candle closes, it's going to bring in some volume. So we are expecting the H1 to bring in some volume. So the 30 minute is flipping back to the range. So the 1 hour candle has closed. Okay. The 1 hour candle has closed. It's closed within the range. It's closed within the range. It's closed within the range. So I think I've stayed here like 2 hours now. Okay, so I'll be calling it a day over here. So this is the stop loss. Let me give out the stop loss for those who entered. the stop loss price is 0.88082. So this is the 0.82. So this is the stop loss price. So at least you need to give it a breathing room. Yeah. So this is the stop loss price. Okay. So see you guys tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow, same time. So price is moving to the entry level. Okay. So bye bye to you all. So those in the private group, you communicate. So I've stayed here like 2 hours. All right. Have a nice day. Bye to you all.